There's so many things that leaders tend to forget about, especially when they get the title, when they get to the place of the role that they aspire to be, or if somebody gives them a leg up and they make it to the top. If you the day you stop investing in yourself is the day you start running on the old program. You start thinking from an outdated mindset, and the point of it is to keep showing up with the daily habits, with the growth mindset every single day. The positive attitude, that's a big massive reset button that we have for free. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to choose to be grateful right now. Resets the whole thing. The people you surround yourself with are going to be very crucial. Your role models, your network, the society that you're part of, because these are the people that you're going to invest your energy, and they can either take that energy from you or they can boost it. They can help you infuse that energy and create something out of it. So you can do all of this work, but if you're surrounded by the wrong people, meaning people that are not aligned with the way that you think, with the way that you move, they're going to slow you down. They're going to try to pull you in different directions that are not aligned with your soul purpose.
Energy vampires.
I didn't want to call them out like that.
Let's just call it out. For example, you can feel inspired to do something. I don't know. Say if you've got a passion for cupcakes and baking, and then you go to your closest friend and you tell them the news that, oh, I'm going to start baking cakes. And then the next thing they say, well, how are you going to do that? You haven't got a shop.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working at the moment. You've got a kid. You've got this. You got this. Oh, well, you've never sold any stuff before. So your mood started here,
yeah.
And then the person's not purposely or not purposely, they've chipped it away bit by bit, by bit, by bit, by bit, and then zapped away all that energy that you had, the inspiration that you had, to do something. So sometimes when you aspire to do something, you may feel like you want to go and tell your best friend or your family, but sometimes it's best just to keep it to yourself and just do it, or
let the results speak for
you. Or if you do want to speak to someone about it, find someone a group that's like-minded and that's going to help you achieve what you want to achieve. Because when you try and give someone your passion, your purpose, and they don't understand it, it's again the self-preservation side of it. They're only trying to protect you by saying these things. You know, how boring is it if you don't try something and try and do something? You just live a mediocre life. And again, it's not them trying to, in some cases it may be, but in most cases they're not trying to pull you down. They're just trying to protect you by letting you know what the possible negative possibilities could be. But that's not always a good thing, because we literally would not be speaking now in any of this technology if that person who created these
exactly
was said, no, well, no, the internet's a fad, for example, which most people did say when the internet was coming out. So you just need to look at anything and everything around you, from cars to planes to various different kind of technology. And most people said the fad, when mobile phones were coming out, this again was told it's going to be a fad, and not going to stick around. So I would say just have that in your thought to make sure you create greatness in whatever opportunity you want to focus on.
I think ultimately it comes down to people don't want to change the status quo. And you starting your business, you doing something great for yourself, it's not that the other person isn't happy for you. It just means things are going to change for them too, because you're connected. So the reaction that you're expecting when you're bringing that energy is the other person to meet you and you'll be like, woo! And if it doesn't go that way, it's because the other person is like, but things are going to change. And that is that's running in their subconscious mind. They're not actively thinking it. There's like a command that's being sent to their subconscious mind, but things are going to change. And that's what we see with innovations, but things are going to change. And that's kind of like the default command that is being given to the subconscious mind. And if you haven't done the work, a lot of the early stages of the self-growth journey, you're going to default back to that primitive brain, but things are going to change. We must keep things protected, to keep things the same. And nothing lasts forever. So we must learn to go with the flow and to grow every single day on our own. When we push ourselves, inspire ourselves, motivate ourselves to go on the self-growth journey and commit to it, we can truly go with the flow and make the most of the opportunities presented and the people around us. We can collaborate with them, support them, because everyone that has attempted to start something new, they felt the pressure of those that they trusted the most with. But what if you fail?
Most people always think that what happens if it doesn't work out? I always switch it now. But what happens if it works? What happens if I'm successful?
Yeah.
What happens if this works out? What happens if everyone gets on board? What happens if my business is out there? What if it works is so powerful. Whereas unfortunately most people default to the reverse side of that.